So, just a slight little review. So, we all worked on building a color chart. Actually, I have this upside down. So, using all the colors on our palette and making columns. And that's what I started here, but that is not finished. So, this color chart is actually the same as this right here, is the same color chart. Again, I have it upside down. Like, there we go. No, is that right? Yeah, there it is, because you can see the colors here, right? And then this also is a similar color chart, where then you go across each row, building a different color on each block, each shape, or each space. You'll also see at the bottom down here, I started playing with building different tones. This was just done with mixing black and then mixing white. The one in the center is the true color. That was done with actually mixing black and white. Then these down here were done with adding just a little bit of black, but beginning actually with your true color, and then, oh, excuse me, I just burped. That's terrible. Oh, well, okay, you guys caught it on camera. The true color, and then again, tone has to do with value, which has to do with amount. So the amount of water and pigment will change the outcome. More water to the pigment ratio will mean you'll end up with a tint. Less water means it will get darker, so you're going to create a shade. And then even building with a little bit of black, you could also build with a little bit of brown, and that too would create a shade. And you can see it happening here. And then this one, I actually started over here and worked my way this way, and then realized I didn't have enough space. So I just added here. And I believe I have on the back side, yep. So started with true color and then worked my way to a tint, true color to a shade. And then from there, we worked on building, some blocks, experimenting. This is what we worked on yesterday, where we started off with the lightest color. We created different shapes and lines and shapes, okay? Filling in everything but the white shape or space with the first tint, and then working out. So basically echoing out. Every time you go further out, you're making the tone a little bit darker. Okay, and you can see that there's even some overlapping, and then it becomes quite interesting to see what happens. This one's got overlapping, this one's got overlapping. And then the last step of this is building patterns on top of, and even incorporating white. This is white, believe it or not. And this also was done as well, doing the same thing, but the outcome looks a little different. And then playing with, the one thing that's fun about this and about this is the opportunity to change brush size and play with mark making. We didn't talk about it much yesterday, but brush choices do matter. I did send you guys a link this morning on Amazon. I'm not saying that you need to buy from Amazon, but just as an easy option. Some brushes that might work for you if you're interested in buying any brushes, okay? But brush size and the quality of brush will change the quality of the mark that you leave on your paper. And don't forget also a wet surface and a dry surface. And I do have an example. Where did I put it? You know, I'm getting to the point where I've got lots of stuff going on, and isn't that a wonderful thing? There's all kinds of stuff going on in this book. Oh, well, that's the beginning stage right there. But there is, oh yeah, here. So you'll see that this is a little fuzzy. That's going to happen if you're working from wet paper. And you can see that this has got a little bit crisper of an edge, and the quality, same paint, same proportions of water versus pigment, but the dry paper has got a different edging. So that also will change your outcomes. Alrighty, and then I've just got some examples of some things that we might want to play around with later. And we're so close to moving into that direction. So anyway, there you go. As I would say to the dog, bon appetit. I have to come up with another one, but anyway, happy Saturday, artists.